in the middle of building my rhino iguana's a giant cage. And I come over here and look what I find. Not the redfoot tortoise in the wall, which of course we're gonna have to get out of here before we completely seal it up. But it looks like here, somewhere, not exactly sure where, but yep, just as I thought. Check it out. A beautiful redfoot tortoise egg. Let's go ahead and put this little guy right here. We're gonna keep looking to see if we find any more. These guys usually lay somewhere between 2 to 4 eggs, and then in my bigger clutch I'll sometimes get 5 or 6. And then my biggest clutch yet, my record clutch, is actually 8 redfoot eggs, which was recently broken. The record before that was 7 by Abella, my Colombian redfoot, which is actually my smallest. 5, and that's probably gonna be it, but we always need to make sure there's no extra eggs. And there we go. This clutch is super important that we pick it up, because soon it's going to be completely covered up by wire, just like that. And that of course is so that the iguanas that are going to be going into this enclosure don't dig out of here. And if we look over here, it actually looks like one of the Sulcata tortoises is digging a nest as well. So we need to get ready to collect her eggs. So she's already started to lay some eggs. Let's go ahead and start collecting them. You guys know, for the Sulcatas, I always prefer to catch the eggs, because the Sulcatas tend to break a lot of them as they're laying. More specifically, as they're covering the nest. And like always, we can't collect Sulcata eggs without having special guests visiting as we collect. Let's see, I think I heard another one fall. Yep, here we go. Oh, luckily we just turned her around and she ended up leaving. Tortoises build a little chamber. So the Sulcatas, they usually start with their front. They dig a little hole, kind of like this, what she has built here or here. So a shallow hole, then she'll turn around and she'll dig out this little chamber with her back legs. Here you can see when she puts her head in and the egg comes out. There you go. So whenever the Sulcata pulls her head in, that means she's pushing and another egg's gonna come out. Let's see. Here it goes. Got it. Alright, I want to eat a little snack. Let's see how many she's laid since. Looks like there's a good amount more in there. She's starting to feel around, so she might be finishing up already. And once we collect all of these, we'll go ahead and count them to see how many she's laid so far. Let's see. Looks like that's all of them for now. So far there's a total of 26 eggs. It's a pretty good sized clutch. Let's see if she lays any more. But it does look like she's starting to feel around, so maybe she's done. There we go. She's all done. She's trying, as you can see, to scoop the dirt back in. She hasn't managed to get a single drop in, but that means that she is all done. So let's go ahead and put these in the incubator. I always like to double check, and as you can see, she's already halfway done covering it up, so she's for sure done. If we come back to the redfoot enclosure, there's another nest. I know it's very hard to tell, but as you can see, it's a little bit more moved on this side. So let's go ahead and just start digging here. Let's see. For the redfoots, I usually just wiggle my finger around until I manage to find a little pocket of air. And when I find that pocket of air, I could usually end up ripping out the whole layer, the whole top layer of it, and finding the nest, as you can see. Let's go ahead and take this first egg out of here. And this looks like it's a big nest. Let's see, let's take this other egg that's at the top. Put it right here. a big nest with a lot of big eggs as well, which is always cool. Bigger eggs means bigger baby tortoises. Check that out. 6 beautiful redfoot tortoise eggs. Let's see. It's all of them, and as you can see, just like the Sulcata, has a little chamber going on, which we're gonna cover up. And let's go and put all these new eggs in the incubator. Putting all of the eggs that we collected away in the incubator, and it's just funny to see the huge difference. Like, look at this. This was the one that was laid, the second clutch of redfoot eggs that we collected today. And look at the size of the first eggs that we collected in this video. That is just an insane difference. I mean, these don't even fit inside of the container. But anyways, let's see. Just 2 more eggs. And there we go. And of course, we'll put all the redfoot eggs and all the Sulcata eggs that we collected today in the incubator. And in about 3 months, we're gonna have some beautiful little baby tortoises hatching out. Make sure you guys subscribe so that you don't miss out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you didn't, please leave some suggestions for future videos in the comments. Other than that, make sure you have a beautiful day.